Alright guys, it's opening morning of whitetail season for me here, and I couldn't be more excited. It's October 4th. It is 3:15 in the morning, so back to the grind of getting up super early on the weekends, especially early season like this. Got plenty of time to get in the tree. I always give myself a little bit more time, probably an extra half an hour or so that first day, just because you're still getting into the hang of getting back in the tree. I'm gonna sit a morning. It's supposed to be really hot in the middle and late in the day. It's like 86 or so later in the day this weekend, so not ideal. I'm still gonna sit, but probably gonna be for a couple hours. And then in the morning, it's like 60s, so if I'm gonna get something, it's probably gonna be in that first hour, maybe 2 hours of light, because once it hits 86, they're really not gonna move at all. I'm gonna be in a river bottom, so I'm going to a spot that I've hunted quite a bit, and it's just nice little river bottom. It stays pretty cool even when it gets super hot like this, so I know they'll be moving. Plenty of water down there. So yeah, I'm gonna head down there. Got about an hour and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer drive ahead of me, and I'll catch you guys when I get there. So I think that's gonna do it for opening weekend for me, at least hunting wise. I'm gonna go set some cameras up like I was saying, so I'm gonna get down, rearrange some cameras here, and then put some new cameras up at a new spot a little closer to home, and hopefully start to see something. But cameras have been dead. I haven't seen anything the last 2 mornings, and then yesterday evening. We'll see if I get into some decent sign tonight, then maybe I'll sit tonight, but more than likely I'm just going to get out there, put those cameras out. I got 4 or 5 of them, and then let those soak during the week and see what I want to do come next weekend. I actually got to take Saturday off, and then I'll be back out Sunday afternoon, so temperature's dropping quite a bit, so it should be a much better week this week. Hopefully get a bunch of stuff on camera and actually be able to put a game plan together to see what I can do. Yeah, that's going to do it for opening weekend. Alright guys, things are heating up in the whitetail woods. It's the day before Halloween, so we're October 30th. It's a Thursday. Took the day off, and then I've got tomorrow off too, so I've got 4-day weekend. After what was happening last weekend, things were really starting to kind of get into high gear, so I think with the cold front coming in again this weekend, timing should be good, and I think we can put a deer on the ground. But I'm going to sit on that front ridge that I sat the first couple days of last weekend, and the wind should be good enough that I'll probably sit there all 4 days of this weekend. So I'm just kind of going to burn that spot out, probably do some all-day sits come November 1st and 2nd once stuff really starts to kick, and keep the fingers crossed and hope something comes by. But it's like 5 a.m. right now, so get everything packed up, head in the woods, and I'll see you guys in the tree.
she went off about an hour later. Just gonna let her pass by. She went right at the bottom of the tree. And then just had a buck run by, kind of the same spot, same trail that I shot my buck in my very first video on. So things are heating up on top of this ridge. He was grunting his ass off. It's just going crazy. So I didn't get a really good look, but I had a pretty big flash of antlers. So we're gonna sit back, and I may end up sitting this out all day. It'll be a long day with no food or water, but we'll get through it and then get back to the truck. We're not very far. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled and do my best to show you guys what's going on, but it's really thick up here, so the camera doesn't pick stuff up very well, unless something's within like 20-30 yards, so things may happen quick. Well, just had that buck that was bedded over there get up and walk off. He was right on the border of whether I wanted to shoot him and never gave me a clear enough shot. If he would have given me a good clean lane, I probably would have taken that shot. He was at 44, stopped for a couple minutes, and there was just too much brush in the way. Didn't want to risk hitting a limb or something and having it deflect, so he just kind of walked off. It wasn't really spooked or anything like that. I think my wind kind of hit him in the face a couple times, just swirling. But he walked off into the thicker bedding back that way. I did just get word from a guy who's also out here and has helped me pick up a few deer, but he said they're chasing pretty hard back by him, so I'm hoping that they kind of roll through the here too. So definitely wasn't going to sit all day, but I think with everything that's going on, it's an all day sit kind of day, so just gotta sit here and probably get pretty thirsty, but truck's not far, so hopefully shoot something. It's the morning of Halloween, so we're that close to getting it done yesterday, but I just had that buck walk through and too many twigs and stuff in the way for me to feel comfortable taking a shot at 44. If it was open, I'd have no problem, but I think my arrow would have hit a couple things on the way there, so I liked it to pass. But I think with the way that things were going yesterday, it looks like bucks are starting to lock down or really seek for those does, so I think this morning should be on fire. The wind is perfect, even better than yesterday. It's that perfect like northwest wind for this spot, so I think it'll be really good this morning. Got about half an hour, 40 minutes-ish till first shooting light, so I'm just gonna sit back, maybe pass out for a little bit, and then be ready to shoot something come daylight.
Ma. Dude, there's no way.
Well, you guys just saw me shoot over the back of what would have been probably the biggest deer of my life. Yeah. I don't know what to say. He was at 45 yards. Yeah. 45 yards, broadside. Should have been able to make it happen, but was on the offside of my saddle and just, I don't know. I don't know if I didn't line up my housing or what, but clearly went right over his back. I'm gonna get down here in 10 minutes and grab the arrow, just double check, make sure I didn't hit anything, but I'm like 99% sure at least. Can't really tell from the video because I'm so far away and the stupid screen is so small to watch it on, but I'm like 99% sure I shot right over the top of this deer, so I'm in a great mood, I'll put it that way. I don't know. It didn't help that I screamed right after either. So, doing great today, guys, doing great.